Fun, fast, affordable.
I've been using it so far pretty much back and forth in work.
Ask riders around Tampa.
You get to not only be around in the city, but kind of feel the city.
You can choose your own route, pick how you want to get to wherever you're going.
And the rollout of rent-by-the-minute e-scooters is a success. As for the rules, Kenna Pitts is behind one of the more than 150 complaints logged in the city's records over e-scooters, calling the launch a disaster. Here's why. Pitts lives in Hyde Park with her pup, Sophie.
Here you go, Sophie. Come on, honey.
But with scooters taking over, Pitts feels like she's been kicked to the curb.
I can't walk her there. It's not safe.
Pitts snapped a pic of this couple right in her neighborhood.
On the scooter with their newborn baby. And I just felt like, who do you call about that?
More than one rider on a scooter. Kids scooting. Scooting in banned areas like the Riverwalk. Scooting in and out of traffic. And one rider unsteady on his feet. Under city rules, you cannot ride after drinking or doing drugs. None of this is allowed.
I was trying to figure out exactly what are the rules.
What did you come away with after your day of researching this?
Frustration.
On the website for Bird, one of 4 e-scooter companies in Tampa, the operator tells its riders, stick to the bike lanes. But in Tampa, scooters are allowed on sidewalks, but not all sidewalks. Oh, and as of last summer, Florida lawmakers made it legal to ride e-scooters on roadways.
That was my frustration. There were so many inconsistencies.
The spotlight on scooter safety gained national attention here in the Bay Area when a Tampa man riding an e-scooter died after colliding with a tanker truck. The I-team found scooter-related incidents spiked at Tampa General Hospital, with 40 patients admitted to the ER in December. It's unclear how many of the injuries involved rented scooters specifically, but what we do know is Deviani is one of them.
You said it happened a little further back?
Yeah.
Deviani was in town from Tallahassee last June visiting some friends when they decided to try scooting.
I just fell and caught my head, couldn't get back up. I broke my knee.
A surgery, overnight hospital stay, months of rehab, and thousands of dollars later, Deviani says,
it was just not worth it, the $5 scooter ride, basically.
From our perspective, it's been a pretty big success.
Vic Bede, Tampa's director of transportation, says for the city, success means taking cars off the road and providing other options.
Our average trip length is about 1.2 miles per scooter ride.
In the first 6 months alone, Tampa reported about 4,000 rides a day.
And the scooters have been very popular.
As for the rules, Bede says,
more education is certainly needed. Because scooters are allowed on roadways now, they should follow all traffic rules as well.
Who is responsible for enforcing when these e-scooter riders are not following those rules?
Sure. So enforcement is a function of law enforcement.
Ahead of Gasparilla, Tampa Police Chief Brian Dugan warned riders of drinking and scooting.
If it's motorized, you're potentially facing a DUI arrest.
The I-team dug into city records and found Tampa police have issued no DUIs or tickets since the program launched in May. Meanwhile, in Tallahassee, we found police have handed out 17 citations so far to e-scooter riders. But Tampa police did issue dozens of tickets to people riding bikes last year for making an improper left turn, to riding a bike with no light, and other violations. Tampa police have yet to respond to our interview requests about ticketing.
So now we're officially on lock.
Omar Garcia is all about ditching the car.
But I don't think it makes sense to just start ticketing people right away when they really don't understand what the rules are.
Garcia says the city should be focused on encouraging scooters, which he says save time, hassle, and money.
Just helps make downtown a more livable and walkable place.
Garcia believes in alternatives like scooters so much, he opened up student housing in a downtown building with no parking.
We were actually 100% leased up at opening with 10 people on the waiting list. So it turned out to be a huge success.
All right, we got 2 more.
Garcia says with the help of the city,
I credit the city in kind of giving it some time.
And clarification on the rules.
Should it obey the same rules as a car or not?
Scooter success will grow. But as St. Pete, Clearwater, and Sarasota look to launch e-scooter programs, Pitts has some advice.
I think the city needs to provide some kind of guidelines, some very strict points that the police can actually enforce.
Tampa officials say they want the program to prevail and work with other cities.
This is going to be a nationwide, community-wide effort and collaboration across multiple cities to get this right.
Tampa's pilot program ends in May. City leaders tell us they're considering a permanent program that could include different types of vehicles, like scooters with seats. In Tampa, I'm Kylie McGivern, ABC Action News.